What's up guys, in this video I will teach you how to create a class in Python. You will see that it is very easy and we will do it very fast. So yeah, how do we create a class in Python? First of all, let's create a diagram and let's see what are we going to create. So yeah, as you can see here, this is what we are going to create. It is very simple, like we just have a class which is going to be a book. And this class has 3 attributes and 1 method. So the attributes are first the name of the book, second the name of the author of the book, then the number of pages of the book, and finally a method which is just going to print the book was written by and has some pages. So yeah, how do we do that in Python? First of all, we have to type the statement class. Here we are saying to Python that, hey, we are going to declare a class. Now we type the name and that's it. We created a class. Obviously now we have to set the attributes. So for that we are going to put here, so yeah, there are several ways to declare these attributes, but this is one of those. So here we can do this, and now we have to create a constructor. As you can imagine, not all books are the same. So for example, we can create a book, Harry Potter book, or I don't know, a manga or whatever. So for that, the constructor is a function, so we have to type this. The constructor is called in Python the init, is called like this. So whenever we create this function, we are just creating the constructor of the class. So we are going to build the object that we are going to create. For that, we have to set some argument. Every method of a class must have the argument self, which refers to the object that we are going to create. And then we have to just add the methods that we want. So for example, we can add here the name, we can add here the author, and we can add here the number of pages. So whenever we receive this, we are just going to modify the values. So now we have created the constructor of the class book, but we are missing the method that we wanted to create before, which was the info method. So we put here just info, and as I said before, you have to put here as the first argument the self argument. So yeah, we are not going to put anything else. You see, with self, we access the attributes of our objects. So if we execute this, well, in order to execute this, we are going to create some objects. First of all, we are going to say that, hey, we are going to create the book 1, which is going to be, I don't know, book, and yeah, for example, Harry Potter. I don't remember the name of the author, so we are going to put author 1, and the number of pages, let's put 700. So what we are saying here is, hey, create me a book with these attributes. I'm going to set the attributes here. So for example, let's create another book. Let's create a manga, and this is a manga I like a lot, so Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know the author again. So we are going to put author 2, and the pages, let's put 100. So yeah, now we created 2 objects and we created 2 books. So we can access the attributes of those books here, and we can access also the methods. So now if we put info also, you can see that we don't need to put here self. Like, self is the own object, and just by using an object to call a function, the Python knows that you want to use that object and automatically puts that object here. It puts self. So if we do this and we do this, now if we try to execute this, this should work. Okay, I forgot that here I have to do a cast, and I think this, I was from here, and yeah, we are not doing nothing because this is just returning a string and I have to print it. So now if we execute, we see that it works. So for example, here we can see that Harry Potter was written by author 1 and it has 700. Here I could put pages. Yeah, let's put here pages. 700 pages. Jujutsu Kaisen was written by the author 2 and it has 100 pages. If we execute here this again, we see that pages has been added. But this is the idea of creating an object in Python. We can delete this part because we don't really need to declare the attributes here. So for example, if we do this and the attributes are declared here, it's also okay. The attributes are going to still be, are going to be there. So if we execute this again, we see that there isn't any issue. So yeah, I hope you understood how to create an object, how to create attributes, how to create methods. And if so, give it a like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Don't forget to go and check my website in which I talk about trading and cryptocurrencies and all that stuff for a very cheap price.
Estoy bajando todo, lo siento, te quedas en nada.